Hello there everyone and welcome back. I'd like to say I did a good job of repelling the Drenkend assault on the Mukay, but that honestly would be a lie, for I spent my entire last episode looking through this little void area that separates the Mukay territory, and I, for the life of me, could not find any Drenkend. I don't know where the hell they're hiding, I don't know what cloaking technology they have, but as a consolation prize, we got a lot of surveillance done, and we even got some information on where a Lexite facility might be. Way over in Epsilon Moose, where I was contemplating exploring. Hell, look how close I was to the dang system. I was basically within just visual range of even seeing the Lexite facility, so that really bums me out. But it's important information, and I think I'm going to continue, or at least finish up my little venture here with the Drenkend. And I'm still going to scout on over to Epsilon Fathom, I think, before I turn back over towards the Lexite facility, especially since I still need to extend my fuel range in some form if I'm going to hope to get to this Epsilon Lororan system that Trendles are trying to harass me with, which they asked about if I explored the system yet, and I doubt they're not going to well, let me rephrase that, dang it. I suspect they're going to keep asking. But let's keep on going. I'm pretty certain Wendigo B has nothing for me. It's just a wrecked ship we can't actually get at there. So let's finish up our survey and continue to find where the hell these Drenkend are. They're hiding on me and I don't like it. I figured they would have been in this region. It would make sense considering the loss of territory, but no, they're not here. So maybe they're back at Lacelia 8760? Which makes no sense considering they lost their territory last time, but oh well. I guess I'll go with it. And what's over here with that said? It didn't look like they were Mukay ships, there was something of note. They almost look like Taiwan ships if I were to be honest. I am curious about this. Let's have a look at what our friends are up to here. And of course explore the surveyed, or this anomaly here, Wendigo 2. I don't think it's another oceanic plant, but it's good. Might as well for good measure. Nope, just an unidentified object. Where are you? Oh, a crashed Taiwan ship. This is going to be interesting. I was excited about the Scribe battleship, or the battle cruiser, but we were left wanting there. But at least we got some form of resources. I just would love to get some hyperdrive so I can unlock the dang... Oh, they changed my storage capacity for that recent patch, I'm gonna assume is what happened. Since this looks completely different, or something bugged out, that's entirely possible too. If I remember correctly, Taiwan can easily fix this, right?
Found some parts from an old Taiwan ship, sir.
Ooh, what kind of parts?
Looks like it was shot down. The ship's in too many pieces to say who did it.
Scribe.
A lot of suspects, I bet. The Taiwan have a way with people. We'll see if there's anything intact worth saving.
I certainly hope it wasn't Mukay, only 1,000 resource units. I'm bummed out. I feel like we should have gotten more. Preferably a damn hyperdrive. All these attempts trying to find this dang hyperdrive for Earth, and it's not really helping very well. We got entire ships, we got ships that are amazing for our fleet, but yet we can't, for the life of us, find ourselves a dang hyperdrive, which sounds really weird. And they are Taiwan. I'm a little bit surprised by that, if I were to be honest, that Taiwan be way out here. Although maybe I picked the worst spot to try to squeeze through, because it's just having me, go into orbit of these damn planets I don't care about. Oh, and now you decide to go around, you cursed Taiwan. Get back over here, I want to talk to you. I don't think there's much to really say in all honesty, but let's talk to each other and see what's going on, since there's a surprising amount of you over here.
Hello, best friends.
How's it going there?
Funny meeting you here.
I would say the same. What are you doing up here? Funny, you chased us down. Well, really? We didn't really chase them down, it's more like I chased them down, but I'm curious what they're doing over here.
Yeah, we have to.
You do?
Your ships don't really hold still while we're around.
Well, when anyone's around, really, if I were to be so honest.
See you later, best.
And besides, I was kind of hailing you, not the other way around, so I'm confused by that entire dialogue. I think the Taiwan need to work on their social skills a bit more. they're making progress. They're learning the handshakes, but they're not really good at actual conversations, it looks like. And whoever the hell you are, cease in the name of the law. Earth's law demands you stand still and let me inspect your vehicle. And hail you. This is going to go on for a while, isn't it? I wonder if the ships deliberately avoid me, with that said. I seriously wonder. Oh, now you just... God damn. Maybe I should give up on this fool's errand. Is it seriously trying to avoid me? I seriously wonder about that, because as soon as I get close, it speeds away. This can't be a coincidence, right? There's one way to find out. One way to find out, we go the other way? No, it's completely breaking off. I'm watching you. Whoever you are, you mysterious fella, I'm coming to hail you. And you can't do anything about it. Oh, it's a Mouquet. I don't know why they were so camera shy, but okay. I don't think there's anything for him to tell me.
Welcome, Federation member.
I want to know about the Drenkend. Where the hell are the Drenkend?
Troubled. We've recently run into a small fleet of aliens called the Mowlings.
Ooh, this is interesting.
If we understand what they were saying correctly, some other alien is posing as their god.
Oh, that can't be good. Who are the Mowlings?
A simple but well-meaning species. Very well-meaning.
Oh.
But very, very simple.
I want to meet them. We need to have some friendly people to talk to, right? Since our encounter with the Trendles is a little bit questionable and the Mech are not really friendly. So far we need more allies and more places to refuel ideally.
An alien posing as God is a huge violation of the principal dictate. You're a member of the Federation. You should prove to us that you are committed to our principles.
Oh, we plan to.
Help us free these Mowlings from their false god.
This could be fun. The Mowlings, is this who I think it is? Is their god by chance Jeff? If that's the case, I am already excited.
You can find them near the Wendigo Cluster.
Alright, I don't know where exactly it is, but we got some intel at least.
Happy fishing, Federation members.
Yeah, screw the fish. Screw the fish to you too. Oh wow, the Mowlings are right there. I was wondering why the Mech territory was so weird looking, and that explains it. Although, I wonder if they're buddy-buddy with each other with that said, or they hate each other. That's something I have to investigate, but again, my fuel reserves are not the most convenient for this region of space, so I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go with that said. I'm just surprised all this time we spent trying to chase this thing down and it was just a Mouquet. I thought it was like a completely different species and not the case, surprisingly. So why the hell you have to make it so difficult I have to ask?
Captain, our scanners are showing liquid water under the surface of the...
Yes, more liquid water. We're done here in this region. Found absolutely nothing, mind you, but there's only like 5 Wendigo systems left, and it makes our way back, so I might as well chart a course. And hopefully we'll find something. What the hell are the Drenkend up to, I gotta ask. Since I was notified they were supposed to be causing trouble, right? Or so I thought. Well. We'll cash in, get all those resource units, and then we'll continue on with my plan to investigate this Mech that at least was inspired to encourage the Drenkend to attack anyone that had 3 ears, whatever the logic was behind that. Considering they're a stabbing race species, that is probably self-explanatory to a vague extent, isn't it? They like to stab people. Oh?
You're looking for resources or friends. Didn't find any. You'd better told us about it. Because it never came back. I should have started with that part.
Okay. That is different. Was that part of the patch as well, or is this warning of something in the system? Like that ship right there, for example. Oh, another syndicate. I'll try talking to him one final time.
Target acquired.
Nope.
Engaging now.
Alright, let's deal with them. They are foolish, aren't they? But at least it gives us an opportunity to try out our new ships. Which one wanna... Let's see, dumbfire missiles. It looks like a B-wing, so I guess that kind of explains a lot. Our patroller, dual laser, and point defense, I like you. I forget what the dang weapon is on that thing, though. Dual shot, scout shot. And I think that's it of our new ships that we currently have. So, the B-wing it is. Show us what you're capable of. Oh god. I take that back. You're having a hard time, aren't you? You are having a hard time hitting. Well, the plasma shot somehow managed to hit, but this is not convenient. I didn't realize... Well, it is a freaking B-Wing after all. I guess I could have made some assumptions for its well, not its durability, but its mobility. So I learned my lesson there. It's different type of weaponry, which will be kind of convenient though. The turning speed is abysmal. But what is here? Unidentified object, so... Is it a crashed Taiwan? Yeah, I was going to say a crashed Taiwan vessel. So that was a hint at a ship crash, or a shipwreck, potentially. So let's get all this juicy loot, and I'm going to assume maybe another 1,000 resource units for the ship. I still would love to get myself a warp drive. You're just making it really difficult for me, you Taiwan vessels. I would love to add some Terran cruisers or Earth cruisers into the mix, since the point defense is amazing for anything that has destructible type of weaponry, like those Kassanti mines, for example. I found out the hard way that the nukes aren't really a good choice for trying to hit them, mind you, but the point defense be perfect for defending myself in the process, though. Now, I'm just curious, how much storage can I actually hold with all these slots that we have now as a result of that patch? And I am kind of tempted to go back to Lucille to see about that shield generator, but I think I already mentioned that before last episode. What else is there to grab? A lot is the answer. And I was kind of hoping maybe I can destroy those amoebas there. Oh, we haven't even gone to the Taiwan vessel 2 yet. There's me just talking too much yet again, huh? Just a little bit. Kind of for losing track of what I'm doing. There's our ship, though. Can we patch up? Doesn't look likely.
We found a wrecked Taiwan vessel, Captain.
You're gonna say a lot of the same, aren't you?
Mostly intact. No sign of the crew, though. Lots of goopy stains around outside.
Oh, never mind.
Which might be dead Taiwan, the more that I think about it.
Ew.
Which would explain all the spears lying around.
Uh-oh.
Looks like this wasn't a successful first contact mission, then. We'll try and salvage the ship, sir.
Let's see, fleet dock. Oh, we actually got the entire ship. Jeez. It's one extreme or the other, isn't it? I still would love to get myself a dang hyperdrive. But I'll take another Taiwan cruiser for free, mind you. Although I'm rapidly starting to dislike the Taiwan to a vague extent just because their main cannon is kind of like a little bit lackluster just on the range. I'm relying on them more for their turrets than anything else at this point. Which may not make for the most exciting type of combat, but having them available at least gives... They're perfect for at least scouting out what my adversary's capable of when I'm facing off like those gigantic Cthulhu monsters or unknown aliens I have yet to encounter for the first time. I think I'm done here though. Nothing else to see here. The critters can live in peace with their dang spears in their tribal matters. And I think that's everything else. There's no anomalies, I believe. So there's no other water to gather. I think it's worth finishing off. There's 4 systems, but that should be quick enough to do. Just fly over to the planet, get the message that there's water under them, and then just fly on to the next, basically. This should be nice rapid fire. I don't need to gather resources at this point. Let's just complete the mission, ideally, or the bonus objective. Just find the water-based plants, and then just go on to the next, really. Unless there's like a ship or anomaly that I'm really interested in. That would be probably the exception. Since, yeah, this bonus objective or side mission itself will give me so much resources, I don't need to gather everything at this point. We're doing well on the wealth.
Captain, our scanners are showing liquid water under the surface of the ice here. This looks like it might be a...
Yep, there's liquid ice and there's also a structure of some kind I'm curious about. That is worth my time. Let's see what's here. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone in this case here with the water being found. Although it literally is an ice plant, so that's easy to tell at this point. What's in this bunker? Welcome, new friends. Come in, hello. You look like some kind of robot. You have traveled from far, we know. Yes, you are. Yes, we have, Yoda. Let's see, who are you? What is this place? Yeah, tell us who you are. We are the Junker Walks, of course. Oh, obviously. Driven by an unseen force. mechanics or robotics, I guess. Toys we suspect for being talls. For beings tall, huh? Otherwise, shouldn't we be small? I don't know. All I see is a portrait. I have no idea. Don't gasp. Don't cry. We carry on. So now we sit and play alone. Aw. Sounds like you need help. But listen to us drone and drone. What is this place? Refuge from wicked minds and hands. Oh boy. It's the toy shelter. I suppose. Someone who's... Ah, dang it. I hate this. Who sometimes walks and stalks these lands. Friends from far like you, in fact. They come in ships, come to extract rocks and metals and shiny stones. Oh, that sounds like me. Gathering resources. Also, sometimes junk or walk bones. Ooh, that's morbid. Scavengers, you mean? Yes, we must play. It's in our gears. They tear us down and clap and cheer. We're seeking allies. I don't know how accommodating they'll be, but I wonder if we can help them. We are but toys. We're meant for fun. Few of us have hands for guns. We have no ships or pointed sticks. We hide in caves, our only trick. Oh, now you're speaking in rhymes almost. Almost. Well, not much else to gain here. This has been an odd experience. I wonder if that signifies something else in the future, maybe. I could not tell you. Well, we got ourselves in our Arctic plant. The bouquet will come and say hi to you at some point. That I can guarantee. I don't think you are resistant to water though, so I don't think that's going to go very well, if I were to be perfectly honest. Now Wendigo 1, you do not look like oceanic, you look anything but. But another structure, interesting. I wonder if this is like the same people, or is there going to be a connecting story? Only one way to find out. Ooh, it's snowing. It almost seems like it's snowing anyway. What do we have here?
There's an entrance to a cave here, Captain.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of robots in here too.
More of
like
them.
An entire civilization of robots. They don't seem hostile though. I'll see if I can find out why they all live underground.
Are these the same people?
Okay, this one is saying they run on negative solar power.
So is she.
I'm pretty sure it's messing with me, Captain. I say we just take a bunch of their stuff and leave.
Well, that's not very nice. But you did it anyway, apparently. I'm gonna have to reprimand you for doing that, jeez. But that almost sounds like they're similar to toy robots that are just hiding shelter. They just never talked about running on negative power, mind you. Or negative solar power. I don't know, I'm at a loss of words if I were to be honest. That's another weird exchange. And another mystery we can't really solve anytime soon. But at least we're done here. 3 more, we're almost done, folks. The tedium is almost at its end, and we're going to have a wealth of resources, I'm hoping. I don't know what to do with all this wealth, though. Aside from going back to the trade post, which is in my near future, considering the Lexite facility we found. But I got my priorities, I got my objective. Let's head on over to the Mech in a moment. I'm hoping I can reach it, that's what I'm truly hoping. Knowing my luck, it may be too far. Now, I still have no sign of where the Drenkend are. So I might, again, have a visit at Lucille, since it would be like the closest point. In all honesty, if I can refuel there. Ooh, what are you? You're different. You don't look like a structure? Oh, it is an unidentified structure of some kind, that's all I know. It's like 5 of them, though. That's what's different. I almost thought they were like... What are the other creatures, the Crudix or whatever the hell it was called in the skirmish? That seems like they were made of like 8 or 10 different ships as opposed to a single one. I'm excited to meet a new major race at some point. It's just being really problematic to reach them. So somehow I gotta get 250,000 resource units if I actually want to get that fuel tank that we saw at the trade post. Ooh, I take that back. It is a ship almost of some kind.
Got some ruins here, Captain. That's odd.
A toppled over
All
building.
The buildings here are slumped over in the same direction.
The leaning
That looks
tower.
like the ribs of a ship. Did a tidal wave do this? That must have been one heck of a wave.
I didn't even see any
Maybe a
waves or
comet hit
water.
the ocean. Or something else. Whoever these guys were, I bet the scribe tried to teach them a lesson. A wave-based lesson.
Whoa,
We'll see if
man.
there's anything here we can use.
Ooh, subspace drive, finally, good god. After all this rambling I made about trying to find a goddamn hyperdrive engine, we find it from some ruins that look like a ship. We looted like 20 different ships in this run so far, roughly. We found 2 wrecked time warp ships, a scribe battlecruiser, and this of all things gives us a subspace drive, or an engine of some kind. Let me double check that, maybe it's actually just equipment. Oh, it's just basic subspace drive. I had that whole rant for nothing. We're still back to square one, goddammit. Oh well, don't listen to me then. This was kind of pointless, wasn't it? Ooh, excuse me. But at least it's more resources for me, since I think I already got... Do I already have subspace drive, or is that a different quality? No, I already got subspace drive. If only I was here earlier, that could have saved me a little bit of money. Oh well, let's finish up. Only thing left to do there. We're finding a lot of interesting stuff though, at least. Just a lot of it is nonsense, I want to argue.
Captain, our scanners are showing liquid water under the surface of the ice.
Alright. So that's another one tackled. And how many Arctic or water-based plants have we found? At least, yes. 7 or 8 of them. Looks like 7. So that's going to be a good amount. I think we get maybe 2,000 resource units for each one of them. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that exchange. Still no mech... No... Well, not mech, but Drenkend. Where the hell are they hiding? What the hell? You're an interesting looking type of planet. I want to have a look at you. Oh, you're just a giant moon. At least you're not a Death Star. That's all I could be thankful for. That would be fatal for me if that was the case. But any other anomalies? Looks like we found them. Just the 2 here. One looks like it's probably oceanic. We'll have to check those moons down there for good measure, and I think this is just like a wreck or something there. That does not strike me as an oceanic planet of any kind. Hila, what are you? Nope, just an unidentified object. Oh, a ship. Probably not worth my time. Resources are pretty good though, I might as well grab them. For like 2 or 3 different pickups. Oh well, another Sontar ship won't go amiss. I kind of like the potential it has with its kind of sniper-like shots. I just gotta get used to it, in all seriousness.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Now, let's get this Praesidonium, which conveniently enough is something I haven't really picked up yet. So that would be good to have, if in case it's a non-conventional item. Now, let's have a look at you, my friend. Oh, I seriously doubt you're oceanic, right? You certainly don't look like it. But, ooh, there's another ship. That looks like the flanker. It's what we have already. I forget what the damn thing's called because it has a ridiculous race name. But I know what it is. I might as well pick it up quickly. Since I don't think... I just didn't recognize it up close. Oh, it is. Okay. I thought maybe it might have been a different ship. Alright, that leaves us down to what, 1 more? 1 more of the Wendigo system, right? Yep, that is it. That is looking like we are golden. And then we can cash in and go back to our originally scheduled program, which is trying to save humanity. Which this has been anything but. Hell, I haven't even been paying attention to the counter up here, mind you, but I think we spent like 3 months over here. We're pretty damn close to 3 months.
Our scanners are showing liquid water under the surface.
Perfect. We found ourselves... I want to make a joke based on the name Smarts, but it couldn't come to me. I failed abysmally. But still, no Drenkend at all. Which shocks me, because that was the entire reason why I went over here, because this territory is gone. So where on earth would the Drenkend would be otherwise, I wonder? I could not tell you for the life of me where they might be hiding. Ooh.
Captain, our scanners are showing liquid water under the surface of the ice here.
This is worth grabbing. This is worth grabbing if I can make it quick. I haven't been paying attention to how much storage I have on the ship, mind you, but... Oh god, there's like 50 different resources. This might take a while. This might take a little bit longer than I kind of hoped. And even with such small ridges, I'm still getting flipped over. Good God, I need to work on my piloting skills. I'm anything but a good pilot with this cursed lander. Ooh boy. Gotta be careful of all these resources and this dang drone too. And I think that thing was about to shoot me, so it's a good thing I caught it. I didn't even realize there were drones on here first, since I wasn't doing the best job of paying attention to what it said on the left, the unknown entity part. Never mind the fact that it may be being covered over by my DX Tory, because that's where it currently shows my frame rate and how long I've been recording. But let's pretend I didn't admit that part, to give you a little bit of a hint of how things work behind the scenes. It literally keeps track of my frame rates in case there are issues that sometimes happen. Although I did say I would stop talking about it, didn't I? And I'm failing abysmally. At least we're getting some good airtime, if nothing else, but I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to spend all day on this dang plant. Come on, get going. Don't make me hit the escape button more than once, dang it. But we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm excited to cash in. And maybe, if I'm so lucky, I seriously doubt I can find a refueling station at some point in Scribe territory when I make my move northeast here. There could be something there. You'd figure I would have found something here, but to be fair, we did find a trade outpost, so maybe I'm just making of it as nothing. And what is this? Oh, just another structure? I think we encountered a structure like this before, didn't we? I honestly can't remember. It looks very similar. Come on and give me the good news there. Give me some free extra resources. And still, the hunt continues for a dang hyperdrive.
Found some alien ruins here. Well, this is strange. We can't get inside.
Blow it up.
There's some kind of force field stopping us.
Blow it up.
Hang on. Let's try hitting it really hard. That worked. Wow, that force field sucked.
Really?
Looks like a
Really?
military facility in here, Captain. Maybe a lab. A lot of interesting looking weapons and widgets. No
Ooh.
sign of what happened to the inhabitants. Maybe some attackers got through their crappy force field. Whatever. We'll loot what we can.
Ooh, weapon amplifier Mark II. That I like the sounds of. I don't know what it is, but really, I like my idea of blowing it up better, if I were to be honest. But the loot's pretty good. What did we get? Where is it, though, in the manifest? A terrifying module packed with ancient technology, capable of substantially improving the damage output of all ships. You know, I am in love with that thing already. It's just a question of how much it boosts. This has definitely been worth my time getting all these little upgrades and resources. Hell, we even got information based on a Lexite facility, so this has definitely been worth it. But again, where the hell am I Drenkend? I don't have the slightest clue where they would be aside for Lucille. Oh well, let me refuel at the Great... Actually, I need to go back to the Mukei homeworld if I want to cash in all those planets we surveyed. So we'll go there, refuel, upgrade, and there shouldn't be any need to go to the space station with that said, or the precursor station. So we'll just ignore that for the time being, I guess. But now we're ready to get back to what I originally had in mind. Let's at least keep an eye out for some Drenkend, since they gotta be here somewhere. They called me for some reason, so they're here somewhere. That is a guarantee. That I can promise you. Oh, at first I wondered if I was in the wrong system. Nope. I am just losing my mind, that's all. It's just one of those, what is it, twin stars type of system. That's all it really is. Alright, Mukei. Give us the good news. Oh yeah, this is what you already told us before.
Hopefully you're going to do something about it.
I want to, I try to. But we'll get to that.
Please hurry.
Now let's give you information on some ice worlds.
You did? Let's have a look. This is delightful.
Yep, they're happy.
Please accept the small token of gratitude as
Enjoy
a
the
reward
new
for your
fish.
assistance. Is there anything else?
Yep, time to upgrade and refuel. It's just not the most convenient thing.
What What did you
to
want
try
to
and find it.
discuss?
Buy some supplies. There we are. We know the routine. Let's cash in. Well, I'm the 1% apparently. Even though we've seen the cost of some of those endgame upgrades, for crying out loud. I'm anything but the 1%. The game's lying to you. And will sell you too. And we already know why, because I already got one. And I seriously doubt... Well, actually, let me have a look at my fleet. We got a lot of stuff. What are we looking at roster so far? I got 2... No, I only got a single time warp ship. So what do I want to replace with that said? I might as well remove the Strider with that said. Since it's already took damage and it's going to be tricky to utilize. Since I kind of already got the Javelin for the slow and passive route. Never mind the fact that I kind of got the Terran Soul for the same kind of role. Come to think of it, since I finally got that hypersonic nuke, I might as well increase the crew capacity on this thing, shouldn't I? I also do need to start saving up for a bigger fuel tank, but again, that's going to take an eternity, so let's prioritize on what I can upgrade now, which seems like it's very limited right now, if I were to be honest. Yeah, we're well on our way there with 77,000, good god. I don't want to go too ridiculous. 30% fleet damage? I think I don't need to tell you how much I like that. Yes, please, that alone is amazing technology to unlock. But let me get some crew cores. I will at least boost that up some. Only problem is I don't think I'll get... Wait, really? Oh, that was the one I already bought. I was kind of worried maybe I couldn't buy some extras. So we'll just max out the crew. So this thing is at least capable for fighting. We have a single deflector for resistance. And we'll just hang on to the rest for now to start saving up. But extra hyperdrive speed's tempting. More speed's always good to cut down the downtime, even though it's clearly cosmetic mostly. Or just convenience sake, it doesn't give us anything of note. Yeah, I'll hang on to the rest of these resources since I'm sure there's going to be something for sensors at some point. But we're golden, let's get going. It's time to go to hyperspeed. Or, let's see. I think I had something clever there too and it failed on that as well. Oh well. I'm ready to try something new, or at least venture something new. With all this downtime of just exploring systems, and that grasper just scared me to death, good god. Those tentacles made it look like it was something gigantic at first. Where's Lucille? I just wanted to make sure I was going the right way. Which is kind of hard not to go the wrong way, but I had to be sure. Is there anything here? I am tempted to, in all seriousness, just go and... Ooh! The extra crew points actually did immediately upgrade. I don't know how we cloned 100 extra crew members, mind you, but I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Splim, you're the colony, aren't you? So I might as well grab, or at least look into grabbing the degenerate matter, I think it's what it's called. Yeah. Well, I can land here safely, but it has none of the degenerate matter. Aside for the unidentified structure, that's probably worth going to. Gotta be mindful of the wind force. That's gonna be a little problematic. Perfect. Oh god. We landed in a canyon. This is not a good start as far as trying to move through here. At first I thought I could maybe just fly right over. Oh god. Well, this is definitely an interesting planet. A lot more different than what I'm used to. Given the fact that I'm easily gonna get myself stuck here if I'm not careful. Well, at least this got rid of the tedium really quickly. Until I start getting bored of this layout, good god. Everything was pretty simple and straightforward up to this point as far as exploring planets. Now we have ourselves a genuine maze to get through. Oh god. No, don't touch me. Get away from me. It was completely harmless, and yet I still want to murder it because of the uncomfortable proximity we just had with the dang thing. I did not want it to think I was trying to get into a mating position with me upside down. Good god.
Welcoming vibrations.
Huh.
We are the Volkas.
Didn't we encounter you before?
You are the Volksnan. But this is fine.
Yeah, this is the same race we encountered before, but good God. They have audio now, they have voiceover. Is this included in the patch too, or the other of the Volkas that we encountered didn't have it? I don't know. It's less work for me though.
In the caves near here, we collect minerals. Not for manufacturing or making Vox tech. We collect nutrients, food, send to other Volkas.
So the other colonies.
Volkas eat minerals. You are Voxnan. This amuses you.
Not at all.
This is fine.
Yeesh, you're very Zen-like, I gotta say, for being rocks.
Volkas. The name contains all necessary information.
Not really.
But you are Volksnan. You wonder. You see many other Volksnan. Biology interests you.
Yes, it does.
We will humor you.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I like...
Volkas were once born in Volkal Depth, a crystalline world with vast caves.
Ooh, interesting.
Volkas' body suits the Volkal Depth surroundings. Now we are elsewhere, but Volkas remains the same.
Yes, very Zen-like. Ooh. So there's multiple of these colonies. So what's the purpose of encountering them in that case, I wonder? And maybe that will be explained if we ever find their homeworld.
The Scrivi are more Voxnan. They ignore us. This is fine.
Oh.
We have no military to speak of. We cannot help. But this world was once settled by other Voxnan.
Ooh, really?
They left something. We discovered Vox tech, but unusable by
Ooh,
us.
we'll be happy to take it off your
Perhaps
hands.
not for you. You can take it. This is fine.
What do we get? Ooh, a ship shield. What is that supposed to do, I wonder?
Pleasant humming to you then.
That is interesting. This has definitely been worth our time there. We got what we needed. Let's get out of here. Although, I still am looking for the degenerate matter, but it's interesting there's multiple planets that has the Falcons or Falcons. Damn it, I forgot their names. I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? For all we know, is there really no degenerate matter anymore? Oh wait, I'm looking at it wrong. I'm looking at anomalies, for crying out loud. I'm not actually looking for the degenerate matter. I'm so conditioned to look for things that have anomalies and not so much the dang degenerate matter. I'm a bit of an idiot. This honestly wouldn't surprise me, and good God, what the hell is that thing? It wouldn't honestly surprise me though if this is another one of their colonies, if I were to be honest. It definitely looks like it, doesn't it? This terrain seems very similar. And good God, look at all the resources we're gathering. This is the kind of minigame I like. Just without even trying, we grab everything. Yep, this looks like the same thing.
We've got a little village here, Captain. This kind of looks like that Volkas village we saw before. Short, polygonal huts.
Huh.
No one around, though. But there is a sign here.
Oh.
I can't read it, but I'm pretty sure it's a warning. I get that vibe from it. People died here, Captain. They
Your
left quite a
intuition,
bit of
huh?
Resources behind, though. We'll take what we can and get back to the ship.
How do you know that's not Volkas, though? Did we just harvest a bunch of Volkas? You monster. You're an awful person. It's not just a reprimand I'm gonna give you right now. There's a lot more. I don't know much of the military discipline, mind you. Not off the top of my head, not spur of the moment, but good God. He's just becoming more and more of a monster by the day, good God. But the extra 5,000 resource units welcomed? Let me actually explore the proper planets, I suppose, as opposed to these damn anomalies. Yep, degenerate matter, and we're immune to the fire result. Now, if only I had access to the heat shield beforehand, huh? That would have made my life a lot easier. Well, I hope I have a lot of immunity for all that fire, good god. And yeah, there's a lot of wind force. This is gonna suck. I can land it, I can land it. Okay, we're in one piece. Nobody panic. Okay, I'm panicking right now. We're in the middle of nowhere. My frame rate's probably getting hit hard as a result of all this fire. And we're probably gonna die a horrible death. But we are getting degenerate matter, which I think I could still use for the Mukei colony. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Just keep moving. Don't look back. Wherever you do, don't look back. There's fire everywhere. But thank god we're finally getting some degenerate matter for that progenitor shield. How much is left? Oh god. Oh god. Panic, panic. Put on the afterburners. I don't want to lose this ship, because you know that means we're going to lose all these resources if this ship gets destroyed, doesn't it? So I should seriously consider just leaving now, since I got at least the 50 I needed. That was something I had not considered, though. The fact that if I let the ship get destroyed with all those resources, I'd probably lose all those resources, don't I? You are not friendly. And I don't even know what the heck that anomaly is. It's a structure. Not very helpful, though. Alright, let's go say hi to the Mukei, see if that's still an option to activate their progenitor shield. Since they are kind of at the front line, aren't they now?
Welcome back, Federation member.
So, happy to be here. Let's see. There's no option here for your shield, dang it.
When we found this world, it had fish.
It now has less fish.
Efforts, it now has less fish. Exactly. You would get along well on Mukayan, I think.
I was kind of hoping for your shield, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore.
Of course. We could think of nothing more peacefully cooperative than sharing our resources.
Ooh, that's
with
convenient.
you. Of course. And thanks again.
I'm gonna admit, I'm a little bit disappointed that I couldn't just come back and help them power up the progenitor shield in all seriousness. Since, with the hint that the Drenkend are attacking again, you think that would actually slow down any aggression on them. And we've seen the Scribe also expand their territory. So I'm a little bit upset and disappointed that that's not more of a mechanic that I could manipulate, as opposed to it being strictly tied to that dang one mission or story, or quest rather, we had earlier. Good god. Oh well, now I have a bunch of degenerate matter I don't know what to do with. We're making good progress though. Ooh, what is this? Absorbs incoming attacks. Oh, I think I know what this does. It replaces the point defense for a shield, I think is what it does. So maybe not as exciting as I make it sound, but it could be great still. I'm itching to try it out.